Alright boys, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about what your blue-collar job says about you. Take a seat. It's about to be a good one. Truck drivers, you know how to care for hemorrhoids and probably won't mind driving on long road trips. Just don't shine your high beams at them because they get all pissy. Electricians, you think you're hot shit, but why can't you ever clean up after yourself? Plumbers, you probably don't bite your nails. Police officers, you're probably tired of girls asking you to handcuff them. Mechanics, you're tired of your friends asking you for discounts, you're tired of customers calling and asking for status updates, and you probably can't stand girls that can't keep up with their car maintenance. HVAC, you probably never had your phone hit up by girls in high school, but look at you now when the AC goes out. Farmers, you're probably better with technology than most computer science majors, but no one would ever assume that. Firefighters, Gordon Ramsay who? You're probably a better cook than anyone watching this. Also, do you ever, put out fires? Follow for more. Alright boys, so you met this new girl on Tinder and you're not really sure where to take her on the first date, right? Well, I'm just here to stress you out more and let you know what your first date restaurant choice says about you. Buffalo Wild Wings, you're interested in this girl and didn't want to cancel on her, but it's football Sunday and you didn't want to miss the big game. Your favorite spot. This is where the waitress calls you sweetie. I'm uncomfortable. You've probably been single for a while, and the fact that this whole restaurant knows you and your usual is putting a lot of awkward pressure on me. A coffee shop. You've probably had a lot of bad dates and are not willing to make a dinner investment. There's nothing romantic about this. The nicest steakhouse in town. You have a lot of hope for this relationship and you're trying to make a good first impression. I honestly think that the most impressive thing about a guy taking you to a nice restaurant is that he had to make reservations. When you have to make reservations somewhere, you will 1000% impress that girl. Probably one of the top 10 sexiest things a guy can do. Applebee's. Okay, listen up. Believe it or not, you can find a cheaper alternative that will make a way better first impression. The mom and pop store down the street. I want to feel special, not just another one of your dates that you bring to the same Applebee's that has to hold the same sticky menus and sit in the same sticky booth. Come on, Olive Garden would be a step up. Your parents' pizza shop. You just wanted me to know that your parents owned a pizza shop. It was also an easy opportunity to get me to meet your mom and uncle. Lastly, if you get Domino's delivered, you guys are strictly a hookup and had the munchies.
Making your home modern and beautiful is easier than you think with 50/50 RGB SMD strip lights. Bright, uniform, ambient lighting for anywhere in your room. Use exactly the length you need thanks to the cuttable design. Waterproof properties and the use of double copper make them durable and long-lasting in all conditions. Change the colors, effects, and brightness of the lights thanks to the wireless remote or the app on your phone. Change the look of your home. Order now.
Alright, my guys, we've had a lot of discussions about your household choices on this page. And there's one thing we need to elaborate on today. Your sheets. If you plan on anyone other than yourself ever seeing those sheets, might want to listen up. Today, we're talking about what your sheets say about you. Number 1, silk sheets. You are high maintenance. Your sister probably told you that silk sheets are better for your skin, and you thought it would impress all the ladies. Good for you for being so progressive, but I'm a little bit intimidated. Definitely a bit metrosexual. Number 2, navy blue sheets. You already know. I'm running if I see these. You probably like them because they don't show stains, right? And that's probably why they haven't been washed in months. Okay, Chad. Next, all white sheets. You probably bought them because you thought it was an adult-like thing to do. It's probably your first time living alone and you're looking to make a good first impression. I'm not gonna hate on them, but just make sure you have some good bleach. Next, the dreaded plaid sheets. You never left the frat house, did you? The only word I could think of is musty. Sorry. Gray sheets. You can't fully commit from making the transition from navy to white. And you thought this was an acceptable middle ground. I honestly don't completely hate gray sheets. And lastly, we have cartoon sheets. You think that looking quirky and cute is gonna get you some brownie points with the ladies. No, just no. It's giving me living in your mom's basement vibes. Okay guys, I know how much you love to talk shit on a girl's driving skills, but sometimes you're not the greatest drivers either. Today, we're talking about what your driving style says about you. Men's edition. Number 1, the yeller. Constantly have one hand hovering ready to roll down the window, stick your head out, and go crazy on someone. You for sure have a screw loose. Here's my problem with this type. If you do this while you have a woman in the car, you're essentially putting her in harm's way. Be better. Number 2, the all windows down kind of guy. You either live near a coast or in the cornfield. There's no in between. You low-key would love to own a Jeep. But you also have no regard for my perfectly styled hair that's about to be ruined. Number 3, the slam on your brakes kind of guy. Either you just got your license or have severe ADHD. Or you're just the guy that can't make a quick decision at the yellow light. Number 4, the racing type. You definitely own one of those souped up ghetto-ass cars and probably have a large group of fellow modified car friends. You get off on your car being loud as fuck. You honestly annoy every other driver on the road. And you're the furthest thing from cool. Number 5, the right lane driver. I guess this would be left lane in the UK. Either you were just threatened by your girlfriend for being reckless, or you were raised by your grandparents. Alright boys, happy Halloween. Let's just get right into it. Today, in honor of Football Sunday, we're going to be talking about what your drink order says about you. Number 1, Busch Light. You are worried about quantity over quality. You probably have a pile of empties laying around in the corner of your room. Have fun in AA. Tequila shots. Ooh, you're so wild. You're definitely under the age of 25. You're probably the life of the party, and you'll also be hitting the dance floor in no time. Wine. You have at least your bachelor's degree and you work in some sort of professional field. Though, if it's super sweet, you're probably just trying to impress someone and don't actually like wine. Jack and Coke. You thrive on a good altercation and you probably only came here to get in a fight. Vodka Cranberry. Wait, I'm sorry. When did you turn into a white girl? Budweiser. You own a truck and you're probably that one person everybody can rely on for good advice. If they could only be as cool as us. Comment your requests for part 2.